right. I think I think we got everything. Let me just see. Tic tac toe, a winner. TikTok's back up. Um, cool. Uh, YouTube. Let's see. Oh, whoa! Just had a power glitch. Hopefully that didn't mess up my internet. Oh, thank you, thank you. Decent intro, huh? That was fun. Something I placed in between. What else? Okay, I'm just checking this, make sure everything that is on is on. If it's not, not worried about it, but okay. Look, I promised Oaxacan pizzas. Um, so we're making Tlayudas. It's a Oaxacan style, I guess. Kind of similar to like a large tostada. Um, with that, we're also going to make molcajete salsa. So volcanic pestle and mortar molcajete. That'll be fun. Um, what else? Our mezcal, because we're gonna make a little special treat. We're gonna do mezcal margaritas. What do you guys think about that? You guys think mezcal margaritas will be okay? Just a little something, you know, just a little doom doom doom. Um, yeah, so pretty fun little stream. I wanted to get started a little bit earlier than usual just because I've never made salsa and molcajete before. I've never made a mezcal margarita, but I'm sure it's very similar to regular margaritas. Um, and I've never made a tlayuda, but we have some very important tools that'll help us out. And let me see if I can. I'm gonna bring this sucker over here. Oh my goodness! Oh, I just smashed my finger on that. This thing's like 60 pounds. Let me swap over real quick. It's a tortilla press, but specifically for tlayudas. Let's see. Here's that surface. You put the masa down, take this thing, and then bam! The fun thing is we've actually used this. You do like corn tortillas and do like 4 of them at a time. Everything just gets done so quick. So we're gonna be using that bad boy. Just gotta make sure. Reggie's a little scared. He's like, don't let that thing fall on me. It will squish me. And then we made some chorizo because we're gonna use that as one of our toppings. But let me just pull that out real quick. Just a chorizo sausage, but made with good ground pork. Some of you like all the spare parts of the pig, but this is just shoulder meat. Shoulder meat and chorizo seasonings that we got from, actually, Full Metal Dankers. I don't know if you recall when we were up at the cabin, when we stopped in that little spice store, I picked up a chorizo blend. There's not much left of it. It's very little left. But a really cool place called the Spice Tin up in Murphy's. So pretty cool. So anyways, that's the chorizo blend. What we'll probably do is I'm trying to figure out the order in which to do everything. Make the masa, form it, toast it a little bit. Or so with let me back up, because with the tlayuda, it's in between like a tostada and a corn tortilla. So you have a little bit soft, but there's still a bit of a crunchiness to it. There's 2 ways to make it. You can fold it over like a quesadilla, or you have it kind of open face. And I think we're gonna try to make it open face because we're gonna do some beans. We actually made some black beans here. These are, oh, these are actually Oaxacan black beans. Let me see if I still have the documentation somewhere. Frijol negro santanero from Oaxaca. So using Oaxacan beans, black beans. So we cook these in the crock pot overnight. Just get them nice and tender, but not to the point where they just fall into mush. Although that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mash them. We're not gonna fry them. Although refrying would probably be pretty tasty. And I'm just looking here at everything else just to kind of see what I may or may not be missing. Yeah, so a tlayuda with chorizo. The mezcal. We're going to be making the masa from scratch, like I said. We're going to use this, which is great. Nixtamalized corn flour, heirloom yellow corn masa harina. This is from Hacienda. Actually, that's where I ordered the press from too, heavy duty press. But we're gonna use this. So we need to get a little bit of a little warm water. And I have some here, not boiling hot, but warm, because you don't want the masa to mix. So I'm gonna let that heat up a little bit over in the corner. And so masa, we'll make that. And I think here we go. Here we go. We'll do 2 cups. So we might have to test it out because I've never made a tlayuda, and I think we might have maybe a little bit of trouble at first until we get down the consistency and heat on the comal. That's this bad boy over here. Let me show you this. So it's been pre-seasoned. Hopefully it won't stick, but nice like carbon steel comal. It's pretty cool. I've kind of got everything out already just for us to be able to get to some of this stuff quickly. So see all the vegetables back here in the corner. We have tomatillos, tomatoes, jalapenos, bunch of limes, drink mixings. Here's the Cointreau. Onions, garlic, avocados. We have some, so this will be pretty tasty. Wild West ferments. So fermented vegetables, carrots, radish, cabbage, jalapeno, onion, garlic, herbs, and spices, basically. So instead of doing like a quick brine or quick pickle, these are fermented. So they'll still have a nice little snap to them, but those are pretty good. Cilantro and radish. Gotta have the radish. I feel like that's always been a good little side dish. So this is what I think we'll do. We'll make the tortillas, the tlayudas first. We'll prep them, heat them up, make them so that they're ready, and then we'll, I guess, fry them a bit. I'm sorry, I'm so used to the camera usually being on this side, so I keep looking over here. But we'll fry them a little bit, and we'll get a little bit of that crispy edge. And then from the crispy edge to the other side, it'll be a little bit soft, so a little different. Let me show you guys this real quick. Let me hop over to this. I love this color. So we're gonna do 2 cups of this masa. Just yellow corn masa. Okay. So, like I said, we're gonna experiment with this a little bit. I already forgot about the water. So what I'll do is, it's hot water. I'm gonna add a little bit of cold water to it, so we just have warm water. Hot, cold, warm water. I'm feeling a little jittery. I had 2 cups of coffee today, and I think it's still coursing through my veins. It's like having a superpower. Before we start mixing in the water, let's add some salt to the mix. We're gonna add a little bit of salt. This will be kind of fun, just something a little bit different. All right. It's been a while. I can't remember the last time we made tortillas on stream. I think that was like shrimp tacos like 2 years ago. Could that be? Just add a little bit of salt. I apologize. I did not add a recipe to the description this time. I'll do that afterwards if you guys want that. Just a little bit of salt. Put that in there. It's fine. Let's give it a little mix. And this is technically finishing salt, but the Maldon's is so good. It's I don't know. I like this salt. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got flake crystals, little pyramids. But I know this might sound a little weird, but I know the saltiness of this salt. Whereas like other salts, like I don't know how much to pour in to get the desired salt taste, if that makes sense. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense to you and I'm just not talking gibberish. Okay, let's... Sometimes I feel like it's just gibberish, but whatever. Okay, I want to also pop out this chat for a second. Okay. Again, just mixing in that salt because I don't want it to just be salty in one spot. Still maybe a little too hot. I'm going to add cold water to it. A little bit more cold water. Man, I'm thinking that's still too hot. Mind you, that water came out to a boil. What's up, Reggie? We have to take a break at 3 o'clock so Reggie can get his meds. He's gone off them Xannies. Poor guy's still recovering from his surgery. Okay, crumbly. We want it to be not sticky, but we do want it to be a little bit doughy. We just got to be careful that it doesn't completely dry. I've had that where the the tortillas completely dry and then they just don't cook up that well. I was reading a book, what is it, like I think it's called Masa, and how they talk about perfecting the art of the puff. And that's typically for like a regular corn tortilla, but yeah, look, see, we're getting there, but there's still a lot that's just not. So like this is kind of the consistency we want, but most of it is still in powder form. So let's keep incorporating a little bit more water. I love the smell of this too. It's just that corn masa. Here we go. That's what I think we want to feel. Ooh, just a little too. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this comal up over here. Get it going, get it nice and hot. Warm, I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Kendall. How are you doing? You know what we're doing today? Making some Oaxacan pizzas, or Tlayudas. It's kind of like a tostada, a little bit. I'm making the masa first for it. We add a little bit of salt and some corn flour, yellow corn. I need this a little bit more wet. I finally got TikTok working. I guys got you on YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, all the fun places. Where was that? There's a little salt crystal that I didn't crush. Okay, more water. More water. As we mix it and incorporates it, it's absorbing a lot of that moisture. Oh, but we don't want it sticky. Let's hopefully I didn't overdo it with the water here. I might have overdid it a little bit, but we can continue to mix this and it will absorb the water. So the masa harina, salt, and then we're just kneading it. Typically you want to knead it till it's smooth. Not sticky like I have it here. Easy solve would be to add more harina to it, masa harina. This is going to be pretty hydrated, I think. Okay. I'm just swapping over here real quick because this is starting to smoke. You guys can't quite see it, but if I let it smoke too much, all the smoke alarms in the house go off. I always love having the Carter family watching. What about the baby? Is she watching? Little Lena watching? I wish I could show you Reggie. He's sleeping right now. Woof. Woof. I don't know if you can hear him. Okay. A little sticky. I'm not worried about it. We're going to set that off to the side for now. move my water real quick. Move a couple things off this. We're gonna bring back this press. The Tlayudas press. Oh my goodness. This monstrous press here. Gotta be careful I don't hit the, I have a monitor in the back here. Oh, I prepped these ahead of time. What's the inside? These are just produce bags. Okay. Our masa. And then let me just show you real quick what I'm doing over here with that pan. So, because it is a carbon steel pan, you do have to season it. We've had it for a while, but we just haven't used it so much because we typically will use the cast iron. But it's just a little bit of oil. Usually you want to use a high temp oil because this olive oil usually smokes pretty quickly. But the one thing about using olive oil is it will polymerize on pans because it has a lower smoking temp a little bit easier. See, so smoking a little bit, but that'll help us so it doesn't stick. And lower the heat a little bit more. Center it. And we're going to start. Oh, well, I love you guys. You guys are the best. I enjoy doing this. It's fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy seeing a bunch of fun cooking stuff. Okay. Let me see, make sure. Okay, yeah. I want the inside of it. Okay, so you kind of want like a softball sized masa ball. Now, like I said earlier, I wasn't too worried about it being sticky because it's already starting to, it gets dry quick. It absorbs the water, just the fibers and the cellulose in the masa. So do that. Take my mi rancho bag. Ooh, look at, here we go. And then you just do this. Look at that. And remember, this is corn. This is corn flour. Masa harina. Okay. Do this again. I'm going to turn it to its side. I'm trying not to put too much force down on it because it is heavy and it'll flatten this out too much. And we want it to be a little, like, I don't know, like an 1/8 inch thick, which it's already smaller than that. Okay. Look at that. Oh, let me show you guys what I did. It didn't land on it too well. What is the best ingredient to a great pizza? Call me corny, but it's love, right? You gotta love making the pizza. Everything else, I mean, key ingredients. Cheese. Gotta have cheese on your pizza. And I think, the sauce, whether it's a red sauce, a white sauce, a pesto. You gotta have a sauce on there. I think that's my opinion. But yeah, love is definitely a key one. Okay, we're gonna let that do its thing. We might make some more masa tortillas here. Let's figure out how I'm gonna do this one again. Let's actually make a small one. You know, we're gonna make a quesadilla real quick. I want to see. So I didn't show you, but we just made a small one right here. I actually don't know if we can, if this is savable. Yeah, kind of. We're gonna scratch this one. Scrap it. Let's try a baby one first. Oh, you know what it is? It's me. That's the problem. Shoot. Let's see if I can do this again. Might have done it too quick. Or might not have put it on there. Or left it on there too long. We're gonna figure this out, Kendall. Hold on, ready? Oh, it's good for soaps, masa? I would have never thought of that. Is it like probably in small amounts, right? Like I'm guessing as like an exfoliator or something? Okay. Also, oh, sopes, not soaps. It just clicked. But also, queso Oaxaca. It's like it shreds kind of like mozzarella string cheese. So we're just gonna do a little tester. Reggie says, don't forget about the cheese tax. See that? How it just kind of shreds. It's good in a quesadilla. Hold on, I gotta give some to Reggie real quick. Here. Want some? Come here. Way down there. Probably hard to see him. Yes, sopes and not soaps. Okay, we're gonna flip this here in a second. Yeah. Turn that up a little bit. see. Okay. We need to make. We need to be able to make this without it falling apart. Yeah, sopa sounds so good. Maybe we should do that. You know, we'll make some sopes. Like, what are those? Huaraches? Oh, look at Nana's here. She's over here on TikTok. Oh, no, Reggie, I'm sorry. She's not here. She's on TikTok. Oh, my goodness. No, she's not here. She just joined the live. Poor Reggie. I told her Nana was here. Now he thinks she's actually here. Okay. You tell her. Where is she? Come visit. Do you hear him, Nana? He wants to know where you're at. Okay. She's not actually here, Reg. Good amount of salt. It's perfect. Okay. Oh, thank you for sharing. So, a masa for the Tlayuda. Let me just show you real quick. I just wanted to see how this was going to cook up. It's a little bit of Oaxaca cheese. It's a little bit thicker. I think it'll be okay. Oh, I might need to turn that heat up a bit. But I'm worried about how I'm going to throw this on there. The big one, right? Because it's huge. I don't want it to fall apart like the very first one we did. Let's see. Kendall, I tried making a little quesadilla. Well, so it's not actually what kind of cheese? Oh, carne. Well, Kendall, let me show you real quick what carne we're using. I made some my own homemade chorizo. So we're chorizo seasoning, and I ground this pork myself. So I used shoulder for it, and just mixed in the chorizo seasoning, and we're letting it sit in the fridge like this for a little bit, just so that flavor kind of permeates in. So it's going to be a little bit of chorizo in there. We're going to do some black beans. We made some black beans overnight, super tasty. And then can't forget about our molcajete salsa that's happening today too. Okay, let's see. Let's take a little. That's good. Let's throw that off the side. Okay. Yeah. And the term for the pizza that I'm making is called a Tlayuda. And like I was saying earlier, it's kind of a mix between like a tostada and a quesadilla, kind of open faced. You could do it folded like I did there, but that was a tester. That one's not what we're doing. So I want to figure out how I'm gonna throw that on here. So I'm not too sure yet. On the comal, that is. I guess I could always take the whole thing over there, huh? You want me to send you some? Oh. How about you just come over here and you can have some? Reggie says he misses you. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can execute this without... Can I show you the mess that I just made? That's not gonna do. Okay, we have to try this again. We're gonna get this. Okay. It's so silly that I can't get this to do it. I just can't mix. I can't put it down quick enough without it falling apart. It's just so large. So we're gonna flatten it out again. We're gonna give it another try. And get rid of some of this excess plastic. Okay, here we go. The parchment paper is a little bit too moist, so it actually comes off the plastic a little bit better than the parchment, because the parchment will actually stay a little bit more moist and it sticks to it. And it needs to be large like this. Oh, you're watching me live on YouTube too? Wow, que fancy. Double duty. Make sure you like the video. Say hi to everyone in the comments. Okay, we need a little quesadilla break because I don't know how we're going to do this next part. Is it? The comments on TikTok are faster? Give me just a second. Reggie, here. I have to make sure I give him his pills. He's... Poor guy, he gets in pain and then he starts to shake, so... He just got it. He's fine. Okay, let me wash my hands again. Yeah, only downside to streaming on some of the other platforms is it seems to be a little bit slower. I'm not too sure why. I'm taking you guys over to the comal. Okay. That came out better. We have one more little lump. We're gonna let that one cook for a little bit on there. Okay. A little masa ball. Our big old Tlayudas press. Here we go. I want to be careful not to get it too thin, because what ends up happening is it'll dry out too quick. And you want it to be semi-soft. Okay, let's do one more press on that side. And we'll do a 180. Do a press right here. Okay. Let's head back to our Franken Tlayudas. Cool. Ooh, oh, I am, God. We're gonna figure this out one way or another. Okay. All right, and let's flip. Wonderful. Sorry, you guys probably can't see that. I was just taking that one. We're gonna flip this. We're gonna move this off to the side. Because what I want to do is I want to try making the masa again. You guys want to see some more masa? Some masa making? We will make some more masa. We need our warm water. That's hot water, so we gotta cool it down a bit. We're gonna do about 2 cups. One. And I didn't, but maybe I should. I'm just worried that if I increase it too much, it'll start to burn on one side. But let's see where we're at with it. I think I can pull it. So here, let's give you guys a little view. I think I can pull it. Because we definitely need to get a flip. No, shoot. We need to get a flip going here at some point. Okay. Leave it. We're not going to touch it. Salt. We want to make sure we got our salt. Worst case scenario, we're going to make some quesadillas or tostadas. Okay, add our salt. Let's give this another little mix. Okay, here we go. More water. I want to do this slowly because I don't want it to get sticky like the other one did. Rager says, yeah, he doesn't like sticky masa. Not for me, he says. No sticky masa for me. So it's crumbly. We don't want it crumbly. So we're going to keep it. This is about a cup and a quarter here. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere, as the older generation likes to say. Still feels pretty dry. We have a little bit of water still left in there, so we'll get that going here in a minute. Okay, let's go take a look, see if we can peel that tortilla real quick. There we go. We did it. We're gonna make some more though. We want some backups. Good call on increasing the temperature. I think that actually helped out quite a bit. Okay. It's starting to feel a little dry, so let me add a little bit of water in here. It's going to be sticky for a minute, but then as that water incorporates into the cellulose, the fiber, whatever, it'll get more doughy. Look at that. That's not bad looking masa, right? Masa harina. Okay, let's move that off to the side. we got to take a look at this. So remember, it's a little bit thicker because we are going to fry it a little bit later. But we need to make sure it's cooked all the way through. Look, you see all these other vegetables over off to the side? This is what I'm excited for over here. Is making our salsa today. Salsa molcajete. We're gonna do a red salsa, but I'm gonna add some tomatillos in it just for that extra flavor. Do that. Lime, tomatoes, onion, garlic. But we're gonna roast them. We're gonna roast them in our little oven over here. And what we can do is we can start prepping the oven so that way it's nice and hot. Let's pull off that one tortilla real quick. Okay. One pulled off, and another one's about to go down. Get you guys in here. Get you in the action. So, I'm just hoping I can do this without it kind of sticking to my hands and falling apart. Well, we tried with that. That's why we made more. We made some extra. We have another set going down. Yeah, Mama knows best. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, flour is harina. Yeah, this is masa harina, yellow corn masa harina. I'm going to rotate this around just so that way we're getting a little bit of an even press. Harina. I love this giant Tlayudas press. I got this for Thea for Christmas one year. My favorite is when we're able to make like a million of these. Just corn tortillas, you just do like 4 or 5. And it makes so many all at once. Let me see if I can just reheat this again without it getting too thin. That should be okay. I think with time we'll get it going. Move some things out of the way real quick. I'm going to move the press as well, so we can get back to our cooking surface. Bobby, the cameraman's doing overtime now. We're gonna roast some roast some veggies for the salsa. So I just want to prep those. And this should be kind of fun. A jalapeno. Gotta remember not to touch my eyes after touching all this. Probably be smart to wear gloves doing this, but we like the pain. You know what I'm excited to try? This mezcal that we found. Actually, Thea did all the research herself. But I'm excited to try it out. I'm hoping this will just be easy to squirt out of its shell once it's roasted. Trying different things here. Move those off to the side. We got the Romas. Let's just see real quick. It's gonna be how I measure it. We got the lime. Oh, and the tomatillos. That'll be a lot. Let's do this. I know realistically we just do it later. We add whatever amount we want. Guasano? What does that mean? What is guasano? So we're doing a mezcal margarita. A little bit of like a smokier margarita, but then check this out. Gusano. I'm not sure what that is. You gotta tell me what that is. And then it's just chili dipping powder, but it's like tajin. So we're gonna rim the glass with tajin or Rancho Gordo Stardust. I'm gonna take these over because these get sticky. I'm taking over the sink. Peel them. I don't want my hands to be all sticky. Just give it a little rinse. Let's throw one more Roma in there. Roma, Reg. Aroma tomato. It smells like it's burning on the other side. Oh, just slightly. Look at that though. It's got some good color. I think we're becoming professionals at this. Okay. Olive oil. Just get some olive oil on this. Everything. Even those. We'll need to be careful because it probably will smoke. We're gonna throw salt. Turn on the little oven. We're going to keep it at broil. Move this Oaxaca back in the fridge. Ooh, we got some crema to go on top of it too. It's going to be super good. Like I said, we did some black beans. Overnight. Oh my God, hold on. This, I almost forgot. Almost forgot the peppers. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. Ooh, those smell good. Oh, these are the guajillos. Okay, a couple guajillos thrown there as well. Some chiles the arbol chiles. The arbol. I'm just gonna take these over to the sink real quick. Give them just a little bit of a rinse. Sometimes these have like a, I don't know if it's from the drying process or what, a little something on the outside. Oh my gosh. Get these seeds out too. We do not want all those seeds in there. Not all of them, at least. Excuse me, that's me holding back sneezes so they don't sneeze all over everything. Holy moly. I'm gonna have to open up a window in here because I can already tell once these start roasting in that oven, it's gonna be heck. Okay, let's open up a window. I'll tell you right now, it's gonna go get gnarly. Let's pull this one off. We're going to throw one of the other ones on. See that? That might have been the best one we've done so far. Just look at it again. Look at it again. Doesn't that one look good? Like, no imperfections, no flaws. We did good. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? In the oven, I wanted to raise these. So I do have it on broil, but what I'm going to do is I want that top one to just hit it with heat so it kind of scorches or browns. Whoa, I don't know the word I'm trying to say. Let's get our onion in there too. Gotta have onion in that, right? In the salsa? Let's take off these first layers. What's that line in Shrek? Something about an onion pulling back the layers? Reggie, you've never watched Shrek. And get rid of these little centerpieces, kind of. That one too. Okay, let's quarter it. Do you think this is too small? Reggie, you think it's too small? You better tell me now, Reg. What do you think? Just right? Sous Chef Reggie. As soon as you're doing better, you can run around the kitchen all you want. Love it. Look, I was just thinking about that, like, just how fun we can have just all the different cultures, their methods of cooking. Can you imagine what would happen if we didn't have Mexican food? People be eating at Taco Bell. There's no way that's tastier than what we're going to be making. So one thing that I really love, as I've been traveling a lot more and living here in California, is just the diversity of food and culture, right? Oh, fudge. Okay, that's ready. We're gonna throw these in the broiler now. Here we go. Wish us luck. My eyes itch so bad, I keep almost wanting to go to touch them, but not after touching jalapenos, because that's gonna we're gonna have a stream's gonna end early if that happens. All right, let's give our board a little wipe down. Because you know what's next is we got to do some mashed beans. We cooked our beans the night before, black beans, Oaxacan style black beans, beans from Oaxaca. And so we're just gonna heat them up and then we're gonna mash them. That's it. Real simple, real easy. I don't know if I need to do all these, but I have a whole nother thing of beans that are in the fridge. So if we don't use these, I don't know, I don't want them to go to waste. Let's heat this up a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Crack that on. So one thing, I just haven't been doing it because it's kind of hard to wash these, but you should flip these, when you're making fresh, flip them often, right? Because that moisture and humidity is coming out from both sides, or just coming up through one side if you let it. You want it to brown evenly on both sides. I don't know if you can hear this, but I have a little bit of music playing. The ambiance is kind of nice. It's been a little enjoyable. What do you guys think? Should we make? We have more masa. And the fact that that came out nice, I could make some tortillas as well, just to have some corn tortillas. I'm already starting to smell everything. Those tomatillos smell good. Reg, are you okay? You in a little pain? Poor little guy. He's shaking. I gave him his pills already, so he'll be okay in a minute, but you're being a good boy. Very good boy. He said, just give me a margarita, please. That'll do it. That'll fix my problems. Maybe, Reggie, if you were a human, you'd be able to have some margaritas with me. Little guy. Oh, I said we're going to make some more tortillas, and I'm just all over the place over here. Oh, I can smell those peppers, the guajillos and de árbol. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. De árbol. I'm telling you, this thing is heavy. All right. Just constantly moving things around. I'm hoping that hasn't sat too long and has gotten too dry. I think we'll be okay. We won't know until we try it out. Look at that. So lucky. Fortunate, I should say, that I like to cook. I can only imagine if I did not like cooking, how much fast food I'd be eating. Okay. This you guys are gonna watch me on this one, okay? They're coming out better each time. I think I just needed to get a feel for it at first. I think that's all it was. You gotta, what is it? Gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet? Reg, is that what they say? You gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet? He says, I just want some eggs. Just give me some eggs, please. Mi rancho. Okay. There we go. And nice clean press first time around. Let's do this side. Wham! Guys, I'm about ready for our margaritas. I don't know about you guys, but maybe we should take a margarita break, huh? I feel like that's appropriate, given everything that we've been doing so far. I feel like margarita sounds like a good idea. This is just water, by the way. Look at that. Good. It's not ready for a flip. Just gonna move this over here. See, I want to have a margarita, but I think our beans need to be mashed. All right, our tomatoes, the skin's starting to peel. Oh, you know what? Maybe if we turn on the convection, we'll start to get a little bit of that roasted color on there. Let's see what the jalapenos are looking good. Tomatillos are kind of getting there. Beans will mash. But in the meantime, we're gonna get going with making something delicious. Our agave. Stardust. A little shaker. I think that'll help us out. Yeah, we got some time. All right, let's go ahead and make this. 1 ounce of lime juice. That's what this recipe calls for. I'm looking at just a margarita recipe. I'm just rolling these just to kind of get that juice easier to come out. Boom. Boom. Will this give us an ounce? Let's find out. This is going to be good. You know what I'd really like is if I had this was actually a lower view and you guys have seen it coming this way. Oh, this. I don't think this is a bueno one. No. Suckers. Let's grab another one. This feels like a good one right here. All right, we're at an ounce there. Ice baby. Probably enough ice. 4 now. Look at this fun glass, huh? Mommy might recognize that. Okay, it's covered in wax. Just trying to be a little bit careful so I don't... You guys know I'm notorious for cutting myself with knives. Oh my gosh, I didn't do it, did I? Oh, I thought I cut the cork off. All right. We want 2 ounces of mezcal. Whoops. A little bit more than 2 ounces, but hey. Who's going to tell on us? Give me a second while I flip this Tlayudas. Wonderful. Lower the heat on that. Triple sec. Cointreau. You could use any kind of orange liqueur, really. We're going to do a half ounce. Bam. Same, about a half ounce of agave. We are going to coat the rim. That was the oven telling me that everything's done. What's up, little guy? This is our tajin. So we're not going to salt the rim, right? We're going to tajin it. I'm just... Okay. There we go. Party in here. Woo! Okay. Cheers to you guys. We're not done. This is just our little midway break, but I want to try this. Definitely has a little bit of that smoky smell to it. My goodness. This is so good. People say dangerously good. I mean it. Yeah. Cheers. Oh my. And the tahini around the lip. So good. Man, okay. I better put this away for now. Cause we ain't gonna finish the stream if I keep drinking that. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Ah, can I come over and make that for you? That's tasty. I can't believe how tasty that is. Okay, hold on. We got one more to throw on there. We're not done. Oh man, that mezcal is really tasty. I need to try it on its own, but I'll tell you what, like that is really tasty. Oh man, I folded the bag and it kind of ripped here. Okay, so that's good. We're just gonna keep a little of that moisture in. We're gonna throw this here over that, just the little towel. You guys can't see it, but okay. We're gonna mash some of these beans. There might be a little bit too much water in here, so we'll let that water kind of steam off. Sizzling in there. I hear that sucker sizzling. All right, let's just have one more drink. Another little sippy poo. Just a little sippy poo. Oh, I'm telling you, that is too good. Personally, I'd go a little bit lighter on the agave, but whoo, tasty. Okay, I'm gonna bring this out. It's almost time to make our salsa. Oh, you know what'd be good? Let me pull this off for a second. We're going to heat that up just a little bit, throw it over. Heat up a little bit of that. The bowl, the volcanic rock, before we start mashing things around. Yeah, I'm hearing things sizzling in there. That's what we want. Took a while. I don't know why it didn't really get going the first time around. Just thinking what else. So we'll probably want to cut up a lime for the salsa, maybe two. And I'll do that right now. Just let me wipe this down. Otherwise we're gonna have mezcal and lime juice all over everything. You okay, Reg? Let me give Reggie a little snuggle real quick. Are you okay? You need to be covered? Here. Why don't you go ahead and let's reposition you, little boy. Come on. Come here. Does your leg hurt a little bit? Yeah. You shouldn't be walking on it, that's why. Here, let's cover you. Poor little guy. It's tough. It's tough, huh? It's tough. Don't worry, your pills will be kicking in. You just relax, you lay there. You hang out. Sweet little dog, huh? Reggie is the sweetest dog. Just a sweet little baby. He's just a baby. Okay, let's roll these limes. Roll them. Oh, you know what I should have did? What I should have did is make some tortilla chips. I think I could have done that, I think. Okay. Okay. Limes, good. Cut these, set them off to the side. I don't know, what's everyone else doing for dinner tonight? Curious. Who's doing what for dinner? Oh, it's a little warm. A little hot, a little hot. Is it comal? What? Molcajete? This is a comal right here. Oh, it's sticking over there. Why are you sticking? There we go. Turn up the heat. Okay, this will be fun. Pull this out. Well, I don't want to use that. So I've been using to dry my hands. Give me a second. You guys can see all this here in a minute. Look at that. That's kind of nice. What do you guys think? Just say yes. Okay. What we want to do first, sorry, I'm looking for the salt. Here we go. What we want to do first, throw the salt in. All right, a little bit of salt. garlic and onion. These are going to be hot to touch, but we'll just deal with it. So those are the skins. Remember, we cooked them in the skins. I was hoping that it'd be this easy, and it is, just to squeeze them out. Nice roasted. We got more. We got more garlic. We're a garlic family over here. We like this stuff. Something with chicken. Oh, Alina's not feeling too good. Is she upset? Does she want a Tlayuda? Is that what's going on? Baby Lena. Tell Lena I say hi. Tell her Tio Pop says hi. Okay. You want to be smart? Okay, we're going to start with those first. We're just going to mash these. And yeah, you can mash all this. Salsa is going to probably be very garlicky, but I think that's okay. Like I said, we like garlic. We love garlic in this household. Can I tell you, it is getting super warm in here. But also, I have the beans over here. They're cooking, so steaming off a little bit. So those are getting a little hot. Goodness, the comal's going. Oven just finished, so we got a few things. The oven just finished over there. These are all hot. Salsa de molcajete. That's what we're making over here. Salsa de molcajete. Just breaking down that onion a bit. All right. Chile de árbol. No, de guajillo. Chile de árbol. Un tomato. Tomatillo. Let's grind that up a little bit. Oh, our jalapeno. Get that in there. Ándale. Here we go. Look at this. Squish that in there. It's going to get juicy. We're just gonna go for it. Just keep going. Nice hot salsa. Over time, this will just kind of liquefy here. Flip it again. Actually, we'll let this sit underneath. Okay, we're gonna turn this off, the colmal. Good for now. Okay, squirt a little bit of this lime over here. It's the mezcal making me warm. Yeah, it's making me warm inside. Good idea. I should have another drink. This mezcal is amazing. Mezcal margarita. What are your plans for dinner tonight, Mom? What do you got going on? Ooh, this is awesome, this molcajete. You're beefing up pizza? You having beef with pizza, Ma? What kind of pizza? Oh, please tell me it's that place that does the fried chicken out there. Or is that in Gustine? Oh, their pizza's pretty good. Okay, you know what we need to do if we want to test this out? We need like some sort of tortilla chip or something. Sorry, that's loud. We need to make a little bit like a tortilla chip or something. Something. So let's hop over here. Oh, what kind of oil do I have? Thought I had some avocado oil somewhere here, but I might have used all of that. All right, we'll do we'll do some olive oil, it's fine. We're gonna do some frying right now. So we'll heat this up just till it gets to smoking. And then we're gonna throw one of these Tlayudas in there. And that'll help us out understand our frying process, I think. You doing okay now, Reg? You doing good? No, I'm asking you if you're doing good. So we threw the jalapeno in there. We have the chiles in here. The chile de árbol de chile, guajillo. We have the tomatillo in here, one tomatillo. We have the garlic. We have some onion. We roasted this all, so it's gonna have a good roasted flavor, I'm hoping. See the beans? Probably added a little bit too much liquid, but I know the perfect way to fix that. We'll let some of that steam off, but like I said earlier, overnight, we did a lot more beans. A ton more beans. So I'm just going to add some of those in there. Then we'll have some mashed beans. This is straight from Oaxaca. We're going to throw a little bit in there just to see as it starts to fry. Oh yeah, look at that. Let it do its thing. You guys, I'm over here on the molcajete, so if you guys watch that for me. Make sure we don't start a fire, okay? But we got to try our chile, our salsa, our molcajete salsa, right? So we need something. I didn't plan for chips, but that was what that's going to do. Is that was just going to go right on our tlayudas. Or this is going to go on our tlayudas. Tlayudas. But we need to test this to see if we need to add the other half of that jalapeno, if we need to add more chile, some lime, what. I'm telling you, this mezcal is something else. It's so good. So we just broke up one of the tlayudas just to give ourselves a little something crispy to try this with. We just got this. I had to clean it today, and that's kind of a fun process. With rice, just for about an hour, scraping the whole thing with rice, rinsing it out, drying it, scraping it, cleaning it out, rinsing it, going back and forth, back and forth. But it was fun. Okay, so we're at that smoking point that I was telling you about. So I'm going to lower that heat down because it is smoking. And our beans. Oh yeah, we'll be able to smash these and get a nice thicker consistency. Some people like to blend it, but I you know, hand mashing, I just feel like it gives it a better texture. Oh shoot. Guys, I knew it was gonna happen. I gotta take care of that. 1 second, okay? It's gonna get loud. Cover your ears. All right, I think I solved it, guys. I think I got it. But let's turn on the other fan too. Okay. We'll see how this came out. Our Tlayuda should be a little bit crispy but soft at the same time. Right? I like that texture. The spice in the salsa is good. Salt's okay. I don't want to add any more of this. I'm not sure what it is that we're actually missing. Maybe a little bit more lime. No. Splash of lime, splash of lime. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good. It's good, but it might be missing something. The garlic in here is good. Garlic taste is real good. The chili flavor is good. It's got some very little heat to it, but it's like the heat's kind of on the sides of the tongue, middle of the tongue. It doesn't burn your lips, but you really pick up on the roasted flavor. The roasted flavor is coming out really good on this. I'm not too sure what we're missing. I don't think it needs another tomatillo. I think we're good without that. Jalapeno, maybe it needs that for that taste, but maybe. Ooh, you know what? Let's try real quick. Let's try with some salt. I'm gonna just add a little bit of salt on this. Maybe that's what it needs. No, but the lime wasn't the answer. Oh, I didn't put any consommé de pollo. I have better than bouillon. I could try that, but I like the thickness of it. All right, let's just let it settle. Let's get over here, start mashing. A little watery, like I said, but once we mash this, it'll start to thicken up a bit. But also, just some of this liquid that's steaming off will help. Cool, we're gonna continue to let that go, do its thing. Move this over. Ow. We gotta start cooking the chorizo. Chorizo needs to get going. Our homemade chorizo. Here we go, look at this, homemade chorizo. Bam. It's going in the pan. We're about to get some tasty, tasty business out of this. Again, earlier I said it's homemade. Seasoning's not homemade. I bought a pre-made seasoning just from a little spice shop up near Murphy's. But I did grind this pork. I ground it. We used a shoulder. I think this is the one that we ground, because it was in a little Ziploc bag versus a vacuum sealed. Can't remember. Either way, ground shoulder, if it is something that we bought, and then I just mixed in the seasonings. So we'll let that go. This is starting to thicken up. We don't want the bottom to burn. And we cooked these beans last night, or in the crock pot overnight. So they already had, we put garlic, salt, chile in there. Okay. Here we go. We're going to crumble this over the top. Right, so kind of try to chop it up as we go. Medium heat. I'm going to move the salsa away from the table. Ooh, that's nice and hot. Move the salsa away from the table. Keep cutting this up. Look, so you can kind of see what that mezcal is, because I really enjoy this mezcal. It's mezcal. It's called Illegal. It's got the origin sticker on there, so from Oaxaca. Handcrafted in Oaxaca, Mexico, originally produced for Café No Se in Antigua, Guatemala. Imported by Illegal Mezcal Brands, Miami, Florida. Really good. I think this is amazing. Give this a try. Hop on over here. So as you can see, this isn't that bright, like red color chorizo that mostly you'll see in the store. A lot of these ingredients do have a dark reddish hue to them, but they're not that bright red. So it is a little bit different. I think every like chorizo seasoning that I've seen kind of comes out this way. Even if you use like a red like smoked paprika, which has the richest color, with the rest of the ingredients, you know, your cumins and whatnot, and they tend to balance out and give you more of like more of a burgundy color, a little bit more of a darker brown color. Okay, keep mixing that. We'll let that do its thing. Go back into the mashing area, because this is getting nice and thick. Once it gets to this point, usually I'll lower the heat a bit. Oh, the hand mashing is what does it. This is what really gives it a good creamy texture versus that blended. You can tell the difference between a hand mash and a blend. It's so different. The texture is just, one's creamy versus not necessarily watery, it's just too smooth. Look, I'm heating up over here. If you guys want to give me just a second, I'm gonna go grab just a bandana or something. It's hot. I don't want to be sweating on your guys', well, my food. But look, grab many bandanas of for many occasion. I think this one, use our Mexican flag one. It'll be fun, right? Okay. Try not to sweat everywhere. There we go. Let this get nice and crispy. I can't wait to start making some sausage too. Yeah, we're going to be doing some sausage soon. We just cleared out our freezer. So with that, we'll have some room to start doing some of our big meat shopping. Get some of that stuff taken care of. We'll one of these nights I'll show you guys just cutting up and breaking down meats into subprimals, into more subprimals, into cuts, I guess, steak cuts. Oh, let's do this. I'll tell you what, I am hot. It's hot. Okay, the fan helped out. I'm going to lower this a little bit so you guys can actually hear me and not just the fan. So you guys can hear the sizzle of the pan instead. Ooh, look at that. It's getting crispy. Oh, I'm liking that. Okay, let's go back here. We lowered the heat on the beans. You can see it is nice and thick. But there's a little bit of texture. You see there's still some whole beans in there, which is fine, and then see some smashed stuff, which I like. You want texture. Creamy, but you want some texture. You don't want it to just be this bland, like whatever. Okay, I'm gonna lower the heat on this. Again, we want this a little bit crispy, and that's a good texture to have. That's low. We rinsed the cabbage earlier, but I'm going to give it another little rinse. Maybe peel off another layer. Okay. Because now we're going to start getting some of our toppings and stuff going. Right? Let's get in here. Let's get in here. Just a green cabbage. We're just slicing a little bit. This can give us a little bit of texture, a little brightness, a little freshness. It's probably plenty. Throw throw this back in the fridge because I don't need a whole lot of this. Oh yeah, we got some Mexican crema. We've got the Oaxaca cheese. We got a lot going on, huh? Okay, we're just moving stuff off to the side as we prep it as well. So our chorizo, it's nice and crispy. That's our carne that we're putting on it. Put that off to the side. Okay. Try not to overstack this sink with dishes, so give me just a second here. We're gonna eat at a decent time today. Nice. What time is it now? It's 4:41 here where I'm at. Pleasant. Okay. This is what I wanted to do. Get the big boy out. We're gonna transfer our oil. What's left of it. We're going to add a little bit more. Let's put this in here for now. It's out of our way. Add back in. Sorry, you guys only see the board right now. Let me swap you guys over for a sec. So we just swapped pans. Yeah, let's see, did I even switch it over? I did. Turn this back low. I like you can see the reflection of the light in there. Okay, let's get that one fried bit out. Oh! You know what, guys? You know what we're missing from the salsa? And that I couldn't place my finger on it? I'm going to let you guys guess. Guess what we're missing. I'm going to pull it out, but you guys guess what we were missing. The cilantro. How did we miss the cilantro? Guys, I don't know what. Howdy. Look at that. Yeah, I can't believe we forgot the cilantro. Let me, Kyle, can I show you this real quick? Effing boss, I want to show you my salsa. Molcajete made salsa. So good. But we were saying, like, I can't put my hand on it. What is it missing? What is it missing? We forgot the cilantro. I added more lime, thinking that was it. A little bit of salt. I was like, nah, that's not it. The lime kind of ruined it a bit. Cilantro. How did we miss that, guys? Okay. First off, we need to chop up a little bit of this. Yeah, see? Cilantro, that was what we're missing. I was like, I couldn't put my finger on it. I was like, man, this is good salsa. It's great. But it's missing something. Company, yeah. Yep, it's missing company. Okay, here we go. Let me show you something. Yeah, I'll leave it out of your portion. You don't need the cilantro in yours. Are you one of those people that, I mean, yeah, regardless if you like it or not, does it taste like soap to you? For some people, it tastes like soap. Actually, this is our roasted. We used all these roasted things here. Oh, thank you for the follow, Winter Moon. Appreciate it. Oh, we got to add more. So, yeah, our molcajete here. Okay, hold on. Let me move our molcajete off to the side. There was that. Let me show you, because we got to fry up our tlayudas here in just a second. Okay, so let's see. Hot enough in some areas. Okay, let's adjust this because it needs to be all areas of the pan. We'll just turn this beezy up. There we go. Turn it up, turn it back down. Remember, we want it to get right before it starts to smoke. Okay. So our tlayuda, our pizza here. Do that. We need to continue and prep a little stuff. I'm making Tlayudas, basically a Oaxacan pizza. So we got black beans over there. We made a Mezcal margarita earlier. It's still sipping on that. It's too good. Way too good. So I had to slow down just because it's tasty. And so we made the corn masa, the harina masa, corn, yellow corn masa ourselves. We didn't make the masa. We made the tortillas from the masa. Black beans we cooked overnight. Made the chorizo over there. We're doing, we made the salsa and the molcajete. That was what this was over here. That's this. And now we're just kind of getting ready to plate stuff. We're getting things ready to, eat, really. But this margarita, Mezcal margarita, pretty tasty. I'm jealous. I really can't have much more than just that one glass I poured, but I'm jealous of myself, I guess. I'll tell you what. Oh, so good. I was like pleasantly surprised by it. Okay. But we need to get going on some of these toppings. So let me start. We're gonna get this avocado. Let's see. It felt right. But who knows if it is? Who knows if it's right? I was sweating big time over here. Had to get my bandana on. Oh, so I call it a Oaxacan pizza. It is a Mexican dish that's or tortilla of some sort. Pretty close to like a tostada. I don't know if you're familiar with what a tostada is, but it's a little bit softer than a tostada. It's crispy on the outside, so you have that crispy. Some people will fold them, kind of like a quesadilla. And the only thing that makes it different is it's a little bit thicker than a tostada. That's pretty much the only difference. Oh man, I wish our avocados were just better right now. I just have not had good luck with avocados recently. Yeah, look at that. Okay, let's move that off to the side. Yeah. Wales, pretty cool. Middle of nowhere Wales. I'm trying to picture in my mind what that might be. Like how far away from like maybe a airport or something. I don't know if that's how I would necessarily judge how far something out is, but yeah. Well, stick around a little bit. I'll show you what it's going to look like, what everything put together looks like. Should be fun. Radishes. I got some radishes I need to get out. Ooh, the haggis stream. Oh my goodness. Can you, oh my gosh, I would love. So actually, I don't know on Twitch if you guys are familiar with Hippie Wayfarer, but he actually was making a haggis, and I'll probably watch his VOD later because I think sometimes we stream on the same days. But holy, he makes some really cool stuff. Even some, he did some sausages. His pigs in a blanket stream was pretty fun. Oh, radishes. I'm sorry, guys. Look, I have some radishes I'm gonna cut. These are just gonna be little sides. I actually would love to. Like I said, I'm gonna watch that stream later just because I want to see how the haggis is made. Okay, I'm gonna pull this one out. Sorry, my camera angle might be off for you guys. You guys can't see too much, but let's take a look here. So we made these. I'm just gonna call them tortillas, but it's made with masa harina. This is just corn flour. We're gonna fry them up a little bit. They're about an eighth inch thick. They're a little bit thicker, so they're not chewy, but they'll be softer. Called, man, I apologize in advance. Village called Bedgalert. Bedgalert. I'll look it up later to see how it's pronounced, because I feel like I'm not doing it justice. Is there some fun stuff surrounding it? Is the scenery nice? You guys got good outdoors? I don't know much about Wales. I apologize. My geography, trash. But you know, the thing that's changed for me recently is I got a passport and I have vacation days, right? So that's going to be something fun for me. Thinly sliced radish. That's all this is. Oh, quaint and charming, just as one could hope. Sounds great. Look, I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. I love, absolutely love small towns, villages. And I think that's part of, like, you know, when you kind of live in a big city or a city metro area, you kind of get not overwhelmed. I think you just kind of you see what there is to see, and some people love it, some people don't. I'm a big fan of country living. If I could afford it, I'd have a nice ranch property out in the country, herding goats or something, you know? It's not entirely impossible, just it takes a lot of effort. And I have a lot of family that would probably love to see that happen. When am I going camping again? Oh, I apologize. Also, those of you who are on Twitch, I don't have the chat set up for both YouTube and I just don't have the chat set up for everything, but I'm streaming on other platforms as well. I have family that watches on YouTube and friends that watch on YouTube as well, so it's fun for me. Going camping again pretty soon, I think. As soon as Reggie's feeling better. You know, he's a camping dog and he loves to go camping. And it's been tough not being able to get him to go with us. Okay, guys, I wanna put this Tlayuda together because I think this is, we're at that point. I think when I say we're at that point, I really think we're at that point. What does that mean? That means here's that puppy right there. We got to get the Oaxaca cheese out. Put this off to the side real quick. Oh my gosh, I don't need all that. Okay. Let me get my beans. Did some black beans here. I'm going to spread this apart. You want to go camping? Does the Carter family want to go camping with me? We do some good cooking camping too. Maybe not like this, but we get some good cooking. So we're going to just layer this. Oh, these black beans. By the way, these black beans now have cooked for over 24 hours. Maybe closer to 18. But we started them last night, my time around 7. And then I threw them back on the stove, started mashing them around 3, I think. Okay, so I might have exaggerated a bit, but they've been on there for a little bit. Arropa. I'm not. This is a Tlayuda. A Tlayuda. More of like a Oaxacan style. I call it a Oaxacan pizza, but that's kind of like the closest thing just because it kind of looks fun, right? Kind of looks like one a little bit. I'll take you camping. Thea, Reggie, Lila Bear, King. King loves camping. We got to take him. He likes going rock climbing. We take you rock climbing if you want. I bet you baby Lena would love it. Oh, the nice thing about this Oaxaca cheese is it's very similar to like a mozzarella, it's stringiness, but it melts really good and it's great in quesadillas. Oh my goodness. Okay, salsa, that, cheese. Is that all the cheese? Oh, no, it's blended into the table. I was like, where's the rest of it? Kendall, you love rock climbing? Oh my goodness. Well, we have a few rock climbing clubs out here. The next time you're here, you let me know because I can get you in for free. Okay, we have that. And for our meat, we made some chorizo sausage here. We're throwing a little bit of cabbage. Look at that. Mom, you want to go too? More than welcome. We'll take the whole family camping. We haven't done that in a long time. Oh, you know what? So I wanted to show you guys this here. So this is kind of fun. Wild West ferments El Curtido. Carrot, radish, cabbage, jalapeno, onion, and it's just some fermented veggies. And I'm going to use it as a topping. I don't know if that would be typical of a Tlayuda, but I really feel like this would be good. Just a little bit on this everywhere. Okay. Mexican crema. Thea's dad made this spoon. Isn't this so cool? I love all his wooden spoons that he's made. He's made us quite a few. I love avocado. I'm going to put some avocate on there. All right, we'll do a whole family. I know it's Nana. We'll do a whole family camping trip. Wow, I'm glad you guys all got to tune in to watch. I mean, we're like at the end here, but look at. Earlier I was saying, that's Kendall, by the way, that's in there, Nana. I figured out what I was missing with the salsa. It was the cilantro, for me at least. Not on Kyle's. Kyle's doesn't get cilantro. Okay. Guys, this table looks ridiculous, but it's kind of fun. I kind of dig all the stuff that's on it. It's everything. Let me rip a piece off here. Have a bite. You gotta be kidding me. How is something that good? Guys, that's insane. Insane. Look, my grandfather, he used to eat radish for breakfast. Used to hate it as a kid, but I get it now. Like, it's good. I love that texture, that taste, that earthiness. I don't know if that's largely a Hispanic thing, but yeah, tasty. All right. Kendall, it has a little bit of that crunchiness because I fried it up a little bit. And I put a little bit of Mexican crema on there. Remember how I was saying it was like a Mexican pizza? Look at that. Mmm. How is that so good? I don't get it. Because the crazy thing is, like, there's so many flavors here. I mean, between the tlayuda, the salsa, the crema, the fermented vegetables, the avocado, the cabbage. Like, I'm picking up on all the flavors, and it's fun because it's like, thank you because I made it. Appreciate that. But it's funny because you can get all the different flavors that kind of come in at different points, and then the spice kind of gets elevated. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And then our mezcal margarita with the tajin rim. Yeah, just completely amazing. And well, I want to say thank you all for hanging out. It was fun. I started a little bit earlier. Hopefully that didn't throw you guys off, but I wanted to finish in time so that way I can clean up, get the dogs their food going, and really have like a kind of an evening to chill and reflect for the next week. I'm trying to think on what we're gonna do next Sunday. I was gonna do. I typically like to stream some of my games that I do during the week. Friday I'm doing some Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, so I won't be streaming. Regardless, That's right. Number one ingredient, made with love. I love that you remembered that, and that's the thing because if you love doing it, it's gonna come out great. Yeah. You know what? I love all you guys. You guys are the best. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I hope your guys' dinners are fun and tasty, or at least I gave you guys a little bit of entertainment for the evening. And I like cooking with my family. That's fun. My friends, it's fun. I hope you guys all